This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Owls and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Check in with her now.
Home of the most iconic football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Take this for the line. Able to find the Owls offense who will have the football first. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The run inside. It's Mason. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give is to Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up... and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Boykin. Fires left. Got a man. It's Clark. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area. That you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. All 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. Turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterbacks. When he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the into the end zone for the touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Zone, it's Smith. I know he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, tape in fast motion. Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off defense, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses and talking to coaches, they are extremely worried.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Sends it back on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Makes the catch. It's Hutchinson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a heat. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program that they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to you get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Gives it on the option, and he's swallowed up immediately stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line.
We'll have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. At the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Temple.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive all over the offense.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Bryant. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. The big fullback's got it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Navy will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. With 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Boykin. Man, here comes the heat, and they... home, and they get him at the 21. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to fire. Floating away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Mason.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open.
Let's go. Yes, let's go. We need that, buddy. We gotta keep it.
It's a touchdown.
You might be one of the only
take it in for 6 more points.
I don't know how I didn't see that.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Quarterback's already about to be. Oh my God, bro! No, not my freshman quarterback that I didn't took from a 66 to a 75. He got crushed, bro. Double team tackled, bro. If you'd have got, bro, like if you'd have, like, why did you stop right here? You patted your feet. You the reason why the quarterback got killed, bro. The fuck was this? Like, what is this? What are you doing? You forgot your route? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to start the other guy. He got no throw power, bro. I mean, Dunn. We might be going to you, bro. We might be going to you, Dunn, over Shepard. I just don't like Shepard, though. Like he sucks as a quarterback. But I mean, in general, pure runners are awful on this game. Like they got nerfed. No, we can't go to you, bro. Yeah. We gotta go with we gotta go with Shepard if homeboy's really cooked. I mean, he lost one throw power, so he still got more throw power, more accuracy. Never mind, he's good. He's good. He's still a better quarterback right now at the 75 I got him to over Shepard. I can survive with this. I mean, I just can't really scramble with him now for the rest of the game, which sucks. Because that's what I've been excellent with him. He has like over 1,000 yards in a season scrambling. Oh man, that's cheeks. Hopefully
ready to try the point after.
Offensive coordinator, my defensive coordinator.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46.
We're up 21-0. This game is virtually over. I will be appalled.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
There we go, defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
They give it to him again.
There we go. Fill the gap.
He's
Fill the gap.
gonna lose
There we
a
go. Fill
yard
the
on
gap.
that one.
Let's go.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 68, on to kick it away.
Let's get back here, Powell.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain.
You back in the game, brother. Nah, bro. We took you out the game, big dog. You gotta go, huh? Come on, Shepard, bro. Let's take Boykin out of the game, bro. We gonna run this clock out.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here.
Let's just run the football here.
They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Your omelet, if you still here, bro.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time.
I'm starting to love the inside zone split because of the cutback where the split guy goes. Now that time I couldn't cut back. The cutback he didn't get to his spot quick enough. The edge rusher got free, but like I had a touchdown run earlier, man, where he let me see, yeah, okay, oh cool, highlights. You can do highlights in the middle of the game now. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna show you one, bro, right here. Yeah, 80-yard rush, though, by Hunter Smith. This is dope, bro. Like, okay, so we watch highlights now in the middle of the game. Watch the cutback. Yeah, see, I seen the split open up a gap right there. So like, I'm like, cool. 52 gonna take the linebacker here. We cut back in the hole. I got a chance to, you know, get a seal block with the juke. Got a little soft juke there, and then we off to the races. Spin move here, bam, house call, baby. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
You want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down, and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
The free edge rusher, the split. Bro, that would be dope if we can have multiple users on the same squad in coach mode. Like that, I would join up for that if we can like have an O and a defensive coordinator. Like that would be dope if we can do that. Like I wish there was a way to like, I mean, like the idea of Mike don't do nothing. Let me try to ID him and see if he gets picked up or something here. He doesn't.
The run inside. It's Mason. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10.
What it's doing right now? Like what are the benefits? I don't like this. I mean, maybe Bermudez gets busy here.
Back to pass. Looking for a big play.
Bro,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Like, bro, like that shouldn't be a pick there. Like he just threw the ball with no arc on the ball, bro. Yeah, bro. I think I'm gonna go back to. I mean, it's still a bad pass, but man, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna go back to revamp. Like I want to get the better velocity on my throws with placement and accuracy, but I'm gonna have to say F it, bro, and just deal with my QBs for this season. Since I got a guy with 96 throw power coming in, a dual threat with 96 throw power, Jim, and 86 speed next year. Because this right here, bro, I can't deal with this. Like this is what's killing me on placement accuracy. Like on deep passes, it's always short like this.
The defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And here comes the Navy offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
That's nasty.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short...
Oh, have they thrown a pass? 4 attempts is crazy.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass, it's Woodson. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him.
Where you at, brother? Bro, like, bro, how? Oh my God, bro. Like, you got to think he going.
Not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
Here's a little room there. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Fullback got the toss.
And you gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally. Okay, those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Oh, they're after him. Buying some time. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
And man, I love his courage to run the football.
Oh, come on, EA, bro. Like, my guys, they're watching the quarterback turn the corner and just sit there like, oh, we're not going to watch. Like, bro, you see the quarterback. Like, you see him. Why are you still drifting? Like, bro, I'm jamming the R3 button. Go attack him.
And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that, but man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Why am I on the...
Encroachment defeated.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
It's complete on the right side.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down.
Let's go.
And dude chose to run out of bounds.
Oh, your net.
I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1.
What a way to bowl your
I like
net
it. This
right
defense
there.
plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Running inside. It's Smith.
Oh, my
And
fastest
there
running back
was
gets walked down.
nowhere.
He just comes through the gap untouched. No one picked this guy up. Bro, like that's, oh my God, bro.
Who just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Now we out the back.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
The screen, he's got
Ah,
wheels.
out of there. We 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 out of there.
Makes
Let's
a
go.
grab and
Let's go.
run.
Let's go. We out of there.
Into the end zone.
We out of there.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Owls.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Remember told me, put that book away, bro. We feel disrespected that you're running our book. All right, say less, man. Y'all put hands on me. I lost by 3 scores against them. I said, all right, bet, say less. I'm gonna make me a custom. Only force me to go make a custom. They told me not to get up the playbook, bro. All right, say less, bro. I'm gonna go find a custom. So we're gonna run a Michigan playbook. I got a bunch of mobile quarterbacks on the roster. We're gonna get busy with these guys. What a play. What a play. And he blitzed too, so they had less blockers. What a play. We had a convoy out there. Good way to pick up blocks and not play like play like my O-line. Y'all are good. Like, that's literally the best thing on this roster is my O-line. I got the best O-line, not even close, out of all the user team in this league. O-line is incredible, and y'all are here like, bro, I can't believe I lost that game to Charlotte, bro. Man, that hurt, bro. That user game hurt. Like, this is a good O-line, bro. Like, this is good for year 1. Like, I can work with this. Now, year 2, yes, that's a conversation. We gonna worry about that. But year 1, bro,
they'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. On the option. Nice move to keep running. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here and there.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction. It just always changing.
The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
He's got an open man. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Broken on this,
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds a man by himself. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 4 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Wolverines on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Annapolis. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
caught up with Navy's head coach coming out of the locker room. One of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Crosses to 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense
I've been lining him up all game. I've been lining him up all game. Yeah.
Turnovers lose you
Yeah,
games.
we've been
This
lining
guy's
that
put
boy
his team in
up
some
all
tough
game.
spots.
That
He
boy
fumbled last
edge
week,
up
he's fumbled again
crispy.
today.
Ooh, yeah, buddy. Yeah. We've been lining you up all game. So I've been waiting to catch you right. Bam! Yeah, buddy. Put it on the ground. You dead over there. Now you dead. Yeah, he dead, coach.
I'm getting the boy a fresh cut all game. Yeah, that's all me. I've been waiting to catch you one-on-one with the great one, boy. Put them on the ground. Yeah. You old as that, buddy. You old as that. I've been trying to catch you all game.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. He's there to make the stop.
Y'all, like you let him sneak up
losing
in there.
yardage on that
Crazy
play.
work, bro.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's...
Wait, the payment do for right?
The field, the game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Did the work himself. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Blue 30.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mason. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Was that hit again? Because I know the blitz came through at the end. Was that hit again? Oh, they let up. Okay. Ooh, almost got hit.
Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
No! Line up, bro.
Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Mason. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high.
They're rushing their ass off, bro. They sent 4. They step up. I mean, I could have ran or stepped up in the pocket. I should have stepped up in the pocket, not dropped back further like a dumbass. Yeah, step up in the pocket. That's me right there. I call it that sack.
Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired.
Caught, and he's got room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Like, how is he uncovered right there? Make it make sense.
Going to the run, it's Smith. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He got it in there. Touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Number 7, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know.
Bro, you on regular. Why are you jumping so much?
Of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22.
Quarterback keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
What the fuck is going on with y'all motherfuckers, bro?
Neutral zone is on extraction.
You just jumping left and right on fucking hard snaps.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Trying play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. From the red zone, it's Bryant. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
To throw, it's Woodson. Myers on the move. He's got it. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season.
I gotta get right there.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Blue 22, blue 22, let it go!
Here's Robinson. Touchdown, midshipman! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, we got that.
Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this...
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why.
And the rush will get to it.
Bruh, what he just did here was criminal. Bro, you got beat so bad. What, bro? Come on, bro. Like, you didn't feel the guy. Wow, bruh. Wow. That's just
terrible.
25. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack.
They can't
So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late?
Makes no sense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hartman. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the Heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Snags it and he's open. Goes upstairs.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper. Hard running there. Looking for room at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
On the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Motion from the back. Using his feet. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, down here on the Temple sideline, with this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the back.
There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Smith. Maybe some room here. The 20. He's at the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People... not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that. Play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Handoff to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The give to the fullback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Kick is in the air.
Ran the ball. Ran the score.
Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. And there he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
59, Navy 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the big fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
At the 26. Brings up second down.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack